the starting lineup for our LA Clippers. At guard, 6'3", number 24, Norman Powell. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. At point guard, standing 6'5", number 1, James Harden. Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 13, Paul George. At forward, 6'7", number 2,
After a long journey, a look at the Pelicans starting group. Ingram and Zion, your small and power forwards. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Norman Powell out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game. And stolen by Jones.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Oh, what a tricky shot. C.J., he's showing off now.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the L.A. Clippers. Uncovered. And it's Harden. That time on the assist by George.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Jones misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
George's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Outside Jones. And here's Ingram from the arc. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Stolen by Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. McCollum, pass to Valanciunas. And here's Ingram. George defending. McCollum on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. Williamson with it. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Looking to win the run. And then Harden with the jam.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And stolen by Jones. To the inside, McCollum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McCollum's got his second basket. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for New Orleans.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Williamson passes to Valanciunas. Now Williamson, back to Ingram. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Zubac. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 8. And And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Alvarado's checked in for New Orleans. Harden the open look. And again, it's the Clippers.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Valanciunas, and the layup is good off the glass. Valanciunas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Powell. He takes it in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see it.
They get it again. Second chance shot. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 9.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Boy, you got to like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Alvarado. Rejected by Westbrook.
Wow, Russell Westbrook, when he's engaged defensively, he can send it back.
Highland misses.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession.
Remains LA basketball.
Here's Westbrook. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Takes one from 10 feet, 2 points. That one goes.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Here's Jones. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Plumlee, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Coffey. No made baskets yet. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Back to Jones. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. Jones has got 8. 59 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Highland. And the 3 off target. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Marshall. Left side Jones. Over Highland. Jones misses. For Los Angeles, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall to the left side wing. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, that elite vertical is what allows Russell Westbrook to lead, no doubt.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Alvarado missing.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Inside with the 10-footer. Coffey grabs the board. Left side Highland. 3-pointer. And the Clippers hit again from deep. Here's Nance. Kept alive. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's been the guy making things happen for the Pelicans. He gave his all to help his team in that quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
George and Kawhi is a talented forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
Well, Zion rarely takes shots outside of the paint. It's good to see him expanding his range.
Here's Westbrook. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Williamson. Outside Ingram. Uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a three-point game.
Against New Orleans. Hawkins. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Up and over McCollum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
No debate there. He got hammered.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Leonard finds Harden. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Harden's got 8 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Hawkins. And here's Ingram outside. Rebounded by James Harden. The Clippers in the lead. No one near him. Here's Westbrook. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Hawkins. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. The drive by Harden. And here's Westbrook from the arc. McCollum pulls it in.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Valanciunas. Great D that time from Zubac. The Clippers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. George, right side, takes a 13-footer, and he drops that one in. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you expect Paul George to either take it right to the cup or shoot the 3. You give up that in-between space, and he hits the mid-range.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Now he's checked in for the Clippers. And a change for the Pelicans. Jones is checked in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Harden. There's the drive. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Jones. Williamson for 3. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Tice checked in for Zubac.
Coming onto the floor for your player, Daniel Tice.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. For 3, George. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, got a piece of it. Williamson passes to Jones. Rebound by the Clippers.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Leonard. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Pass to McCollum. Williamson outside. Fires for 3. Here's Valanciunas. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has got 13 now.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And they recover it. George's shot is off.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Powell. Good D by Williamson.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Ingram, pass to Valanciunas. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, this has been a bit of a showcase for Jonas Valanciunas, over and over, finding a way to get it done on the offensive end.
To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
You know, at the offensive end, McCollum does a little of everything for you. I mean, that was a great pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Throws it up high.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Williamson. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Harden. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. There's McCollum with the 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Clippers have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. And a miss there on the triple. And the Pelicans shooting only 42%. McCollum, pass to Williamson. Here's Jones. Missed inside.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Ingram with the ball. Harden picks him up. McCollum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Let's go with a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead, up 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Well, for the Clippers, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication. And that's going to do it.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Boy, you gotta like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
So for the Pelicans right now, Jones is the 2 with Ingram at small forward. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. And it's McCollum at the point. On offense, here are the Pelicans. Here's Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
Brandon Ingram.
Both free throws good from Ingram. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Brandon Ingram has his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line from LA, Paul George.
Boy, Paul George continues to prove himself an elite offensive threat.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Off target with the three. The Clippers shooting 56% today. George against McCollum, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pelicans on D, trailing by 4. Harden with it.
A smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
That's good from Harden.
At the line for your Clippers.
Harden hits them both. Here's Ingram. He has 6. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Jones has gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. That one's good from Powell on the assist by Harden. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, pretty play.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Nice shot by Harden.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And the Pelicans call time here. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a change for the Pelicans. Marshall, he's checked in for Williamson. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake. I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Coffey, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Highland comes in for Powell. Westbrook right side. Here's Zubac. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Ingram to stop the run. Drains the triple. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Westbrook left side. Coffey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Clippers. Amir Coffey to the line.
He does not get the second one. New Orleans is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Hawkins, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Jones from the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
The Clippers in the lead. And Westbrook draws the double to the paint. Here's Coffey. And the basket is good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Down low. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 17 points.
Well, this guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Give him an opportunity, he'll deliver.
For the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Zubac, and Tice subbed in for Coffey. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Leonard. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 7.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Boy, you have got to get Larry Nance Jr. out of the paint. If not, he's going to dunk all over you.
Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Outside, Highland. Pass to Tice. Fader on the way. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Daniel Tice getting more and more comfortable in the face-up game. That time the mid-range jumper is sweet.
Alvarado outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Shot is up. And another basket for New Orleans.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Leonard on the wing. Takes the three. Whoa! Way out there from Leonard.
To think this guy as a rookie wouldn't consider taking a shot. Now look at how deep that is. Wow.
That's Alvarado from deep. No good there. Westbrook with the defensive effort.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Rebounded by Marshall. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. The three is up. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. For the Clippers, George, he's checked in for Tice. Powell comes in for Highland. And it's James Harden in for Westbrook. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
George hits them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Nance, the pass to McCollum. Out to the right wing. Here's Marshall. From outside, off the mark.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the three.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Plumlee, great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
The three, George. He drops it from range. George has got 17 points.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Clippers ahead. They lead by 18. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Powell and George are out on the wings. Ivica Zubac's out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Harden in at the one spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the
and here's Harden.
Brandon Ingram.
Got a hand on it. Knocked loose. George with a steal. Wide open look. Drained it for 2 points. George has got 19 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Another shot. Rejected by George.
That's just staying with your man, anticipating what he's thinking, and great instincts on the block from Paul George.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
The Clippers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Alvarado. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
A nice defensive play. Altered the shot and stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Westbrook finds George. Lets it fly. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. He's got 24.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Score. Love seeing Ingram.
Tice is checked in for Zubats. Coffee in for Harden. Here's West. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Pass to Ingram. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter. McCollum against Westbrook. Here's Coffee. And they pick up 2. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Jones from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
McCollum with a steal. George with a steal. Left side Highland. Pass to Tice. Shot from the low post is good. And the Clippers lead by 21.
Well, Tice showing off his touch right in that restricted area, doing work, Daniel Tice.
Valanciunas passes to Jones. And here's Ingram outside. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Man, he was really impressive in that win, setting the tone right from the start, taking this one by storm.
And I like the physicality on that play by Jonas Valanciunas. Simply powers through the contact, showing he can give it as well as take it.
Here's Westbrook. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Jones' shot is good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Leonard passes to Powell. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. The Pelicans have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Leonard looking around. Kicks it out to Westbrook. He buries it from 3.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Jones misses.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Three-pointer, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Pass to Coffey. Back to Highland. Tries a 10-footer. Nance pulls down the board.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hawkins. And they get it back. Marshall lays it up and banks it in.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Outside Highland. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Gets some space and parries the jumper. And the Clippers lead by 17.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thanks so much. Paul, you dialed up the defense in this one. What were some of those adjustments?
Well, we're starting to pressure up. We're starting to use our hands. A team like that, you can't let them be comfortable. And we're doing a great job of just, taking away their airspace.
Well, the discomfort showed.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
It's a different world.
Somebody told me Kobe signed one of these,
This
right?
one is signed by Kobe here.
Wow, that's really amazing. What would you say came first, your love for fashion and design or your love for basketball? When did those kind of intersect for you?
When I was a kid, you know, I love basketball. So for me, I used to see if I saw people playing basketball, I would just look at it. There was no TV. We didn't have a TV at home at the time. When I grew up in France, you know, but I had a Will Chamberlain and Lou Alcindor and Jerry West poster in my room. When I came to America for the first time, I said, I want to buy some Lakers stuff. I said, well, you have to go to Inglewood. So I have no idea where Inglewood is. I couldn't go to a store and find Laker gear. So it's kind of like the whole combination was a perfect storm for me to be able to design and also be creative in a way that I feel myself like an artist and using mostly the jacket as my canvas. It's very hard to say when you're in business to say that you don't think money first. But really for me, it's like passion, something that I would wear. I'm not going to design something that, if you tell me to design something, I sell 20,000 pieces and I don't like the design, I'm not doing it.
Now, of course, fans right now in NBA 2K24 can go pick up your merch, your jackets, and put them on their My Players in NBA 2K24. What does that mean to you to not only introduce your brand that you've worked
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, all eyes on the prize. Everything they've been working toward this season culminates tonight. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. With Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in its center. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Leonard inside, working on Williamson, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi playing at his own pace. He can really control the game off the bounce.
Williamson from long range. It's holding by Zubac, and so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Offensive rebound. Powell, that's good.
And how about Norman Powell getting in there, playing aggressive on the glass.
Jones tries in, and then Jones with the jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Powell. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Jones. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And here are the Clippers. Down low, here's Harden, and Harden with the stop.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now, here is Harden. Brian Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. It's Ingram on the wing. No good with the triple.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go.
From a physical standpoint, you just can't match up with Williamson's power down low.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Williamson. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Los Angeles with another miss.
Defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
I know CJ plays the two-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
The shot by George, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Powell, no one around him, and he's good on the three ball. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Powell wasting no time to let that one rip.
Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Back to Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. And here's McCollum for three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Harden outside. And another three for the Clippers.
And as long as Harden's in the building, he has the confidence he can make it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Daniel Tice comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Amir Coffey's checked in for Powell. And Russell Westbrook sub in for James Harden.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Bones Highland is checked in for George.
Bones Highland.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Doesn't go that time. Westbrook with the nice D there. Pass to Coffey. Takes the three. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The shot's good from Nance.
You got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance, even after getting hit.
Here's Coffey.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Now Highland. There's the triple. Nance with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Plumlee with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Westbrook. Great touch on the 16-footer.
So fast and so aggressive. Hard to stop Westbrook when he's tearing down the court like he did there.
Marshall passes to Alvarado. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Inside, here's Westbrook. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Hawkins shot good.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So Westbrook can talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Zeller, who's checked in for the Pelicans. Tyson Daniels comes in for Hawkins. Westbrook with the steal. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first free throw is good.
At the line from LA,
That misses, so he splits the free throw. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Here's Daniels. Makes it off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
34 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Highland. He's covered by Daniels. From 12 feet out. Highland misses. Pelicans trail by 7. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I love how active Murphy is on offense because it forces the D to have to foul him.
First trip to the line for him here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Jonas Valanciunas, Cody Zeller out there with Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. Pelicans trail by 5. Ingram with it. Westbrook picks him up. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. Moves back up. And deep, Zeller drops it in.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
George against Ingram. Takes it from 10. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
That one good for 2. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Out to the right wing. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss. Zeller finds Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. A 3 from McCollum. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 7.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Westbrook. And again, unable to change momentum here. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
No good from Valanciunas. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Westbrook double team. A shot by George, wide open. And the Clippers miss again.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Clippers trail by 5. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Cody Zeller. Jones checked in for Ingram. And Hawkins subbed in for Daniels.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Pelicans.
Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got the lead back up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Powell. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Great determination as Norman Powell just shook off that bump.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Zubac kicks the foul. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And the dunk by Powell.
The passing ability of James Harden, elite.
To the middle. Here's Marshall. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. In the corner. Harden. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-6 run. And it's Williamson missing.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And there's the call on Jones.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Daniel Tice comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Amir Coffey's checked in for George. And Bones Island subbed in for James Harden. The Pelicans also changing it up. Larry Nance is checked in for Williamson. Trey Murphy comes in for Herbert Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCullough. 1:39 left in the second quarter. Here's Highland. And again, no good by the Clippers. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Marshall. Plumlee with the rebound. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And let's go to take guys on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Highland. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Highland with it. He has yet to score. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Highland's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. And his man grabbing for air.
Orleans moving it around. And here's Marshall from the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Man, didn't have a ton of room to get that shot off. That's the kind of shooter he is.
The Clippers shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Highland, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
Clearly a foul.
In Los Angeles, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for New Orleans, Zeller, he's checked in for Nance. Brandon Ingram comes in for Najee Marshall. And Daniels subbed in for Hawkins. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Tries from 10. That shot off.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the New Orleans Pelicans. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Well, for New Orleans, they've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go into Game 3 desperate for a win or with momentum on their side and a 1-1 series tie. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Their passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. New Orleans in the lead. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubac in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now, here is Harden. Brian Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
And we love it when Kawhi takes it over into his own hands. What a special player.
It's McCollum with the drive. And he makes that one. McCollum's got 12. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here's George. Scoreless thus far. Shoots over Ingram. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by one.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
Leonard, the pass to Harden. Over Valanciunas. Here's Zubac. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson outside. Leonard with the steal. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. That one drops one.
Well, the defender leaning just a little. Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
It's stolen by Jones. Valanciunas. And the rejection by Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. 11 points in the game. Harden inside the three-point line. Pelicans with the rebound. Ingram's got his fourth rebound in this one. And Williamson throws it down.
And there's that athleticism we talk about with Zion. What a dunk.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Here's George. Harden dishes to George. Williamson kicks to Jones. It counts, and the foul.
James Harden.
It's going to be on James Harden.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
So for the Pelicans, Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Najee Marshall in for Williamson. Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him. The offensive rebound, and it's blocked. Shot to stop the run. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Leonard's got 8 points. Here's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists here tonight. Clippers trail by 5. The deep 3 from Harden. And the dunk by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
Here's Marshall. Powell pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of order.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. It's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's McCollum. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the Clippers call time here.
Start it.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zeller is checked in for Najee Marshall. Trey Murphy comes in for Ingram. Tyson Daniels checked in for Herbert Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for C.J. McCollum.
Good aggressive play from Russell that time, just pushing off the defender and getting to his shot.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Coffey. He has 6. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
2 minutes
to the inside. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Making a bit of a statement. Murphy to the rack.
1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game. George is checked in for Amir Coffey.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. The wide open look here for Highland. Hands it from downtown. Highland's got 7.
And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's stolen by Nance. Alvarado finds Zeller. And the basket by Alvarado. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
On the wing, Daniels. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Hawkins checked in for New Orleans.
Substitution. Hawkins.
Here's Highland. He's got 9. Outside Westbrook. And the pass to Plumlee over Zeller. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Highland misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And it's good for 2. 6 points for him.
Showing some strength on that bucket. Murphy getting better at fending off contact.
Here's George into the lane. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. They throw good, Paul George.
And Paul George entering the league in 2010 I mean, he's been as good as any two-way wing in the league, cementing himself as an all-NBA level player.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Clippers ahead. They're up by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. And it's McCollum in at the point guard.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Another shot. Here's Westbrook. Missed it, even after all those chances. Stolen by Harden. The 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williamson finds Jones. And the wing jumper offline. The Clippers in the lead. Powell down low. He's covered by Ingram. Powell, that's good.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Oh!
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nance comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Marshall in for Williamson. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said, if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And the shot goes down.
Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so he gets in that gap. He's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
3, Marshall. He doesn't hit that one. Empty that time from Leonard. To the paint. Nance with some nice D. Pelicans trail by 6. Marshall passes to Jones. Back to Ingram. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum.
C.J. McCollum.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pelicans on D. Westbrook kicks to Powell. Back to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's in there. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And his offense just hasn't been there.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Leonard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ingram outside. Pass to Jones. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
I'm seeing Jones do the hard work for the big bucket, delivering here for his team.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Los Angeles guys shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Harden. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Marshall passes to Ingram. Dishes it to Marshall to take the lead. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, C.J. McCollum.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the wing right side. To take the lead. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
That bucket in no time at all. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Kicks it out to Jones. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by George.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Jones from outside. No good on that one.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for your pick.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead. That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Foul for 3. It's Buddy from deep.
Oh, Norman. How cool under pressure and delivers.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
James Harden, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Veteran George, so comfortable going to the free throw line, and the game is up for grabs. And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
For 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to McCollum. For 3, Ingram. James Harden with the rebound.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes. Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
Here's Harden. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And here's McCollum for three. Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here is Los Angeles now. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Jose Alvarado is out there with McCollum. Leonard dishes to Harden. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
From deep, George. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Timeout called by the Pelicans. You know what time it is.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. To take the lead. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Leonard. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Leonard's got the first basket here in overtime for Los Angeles. Plumlee with the steal. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And Powell putting the team on his back and coming through.
A three from McCollum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That one goes in. And the Clippers lead by 6. Here's McCollum. Williamson outside. McCollum passes to Alvarado. From outside, off the mark. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles to the middle and stolen by Williamson. From past the arc. Plumlee with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And right now they're just focused on putting together a good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots to knock them down. The game is fully in their control. Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
And the Clippers call time here. They're leading by 5. We've got 1:13 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Pelicans. Jones is checked in. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Those second chance points can add up. And it's Williamson missing.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
The three from Harden. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And here's New Orleans now. Stolen by Harden. Leonard with no one around. And it's Williamson with the rebound. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Valanciunas finds McCollum. A 3 ball. And the Pelicans miss again.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They have all their energy just getting it to overtime. You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
There's Murphy using that length inside.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Foul against Norm. C.J. McCollum.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. The second one is good. Hitting both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
This is the classic too late, the effort coming, and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And the Clippers making a switch here.
Ivica Zuma. Paul George.
That's it. Going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
Court violation. Ball to the Pelicans.
The 3 from McCollum. That one, no good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
First personal foul.
The first, that puts them up by 5.
They can't sleep on Powell defensively. And we'll step up and start to pour it in.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. And here's McCollum for 3. Good! So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now let's catch up with David Aldrich, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to him.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up, folks.